probably tell that the situation is bad. Double bad, triple bad. But what you won't be able to tell is that it is absolutely, 100%, definitely not my fault. It all started with the text.
What happened to the no phones at the table rule?
The same thing as the no reptiles at the table rule, I think. Frankie says the word on the street is that Mr. Love's going to make a big announcement in Assembly. I bet they're introducing my flamethrowers instead of Bunsen burners idea.
Well, whatever it is, it won't affect me.
Why not, sweetheart?
Today's my last day of school.
And that is because?
I'm going to be homeschooled.
Homeschooled? Don't be silly. You do really well at school, Emily.
Read the research. The facts are all there. Traditional education systems hold back the academically gifted and encourage the mediocre.
If you have any idea what she's talking about, just shout out.
You can't just take yourself out of school. There's a whole process you have to go through.
I wrote to the local authorities last week, informing them of the decision. Everything is in place.
Which means Denise goes through to the national finals as well. So, there we go. All right, chill out. She's not won the Olympics. Get off. As a lot of you will know, I have contributed a huge amount to the school. And so it may come as a shock to some of you to hear that I am, in fact, taking a sabbatical to write a book, The Power of Love. This will be followed by the inevitable book tour, maybe even branded swimwear, who knows. The selection process to find a new head begins today. However, any child who's upset by this news should go and see the school counsellor. Do we have a school counsellor?
No.
Right. Well, we'll get one. We'll get one.
You know, guys, I think Mr. Love leaving could be a really good thing for me.
How do you work that one out?
Well, think about it. I've had a few, let's say, unfortunate incidents involving Mr. Love. This is going to be a brand new head. A head which I haven't set on fire. It'll be a brand new start for me.
Well, that only works if the new head is someone who doesn't know you.
What do you mean?
Hank, think about it. There's a vacancy for a job where you get to boss people around.
No. No, she wouldn't, would she? Yes, she would.
My application has begun for the role of headmistress, or commandant, as I shall rename it, once I take office. The school governors will be in the lesson this afternoon, conducting an assessment. This is little more than a formality, as while it may be immodest to say I'm the best candidate, I am. Right, turn to page 19, estimates. Open your books.
You weren't in the queue, so I got you something.
Thanks, I think. Anyway, no time for eating. I'm working on plans to ruin Miss Eddowes' assessment this afternoon. She cannot be the new head. It'd be like being in prison, but with worse food. So, stand by for genius. Idea 1. Put itching powder in her pants, so the governess thinks she's got fleas.
That would mean having to get in Miss Eddowes' pants.
And that idea is scrapped, okay? Idea 2. Shout pineapple every time Miss Eddowes tries to speak.
Hank,
pineapple, pineapple,
you don't...
pineapple. See? It's very effective.
Hank, I think what Ashley's trying to say is you don't need one of your crazy ideas to ruin Miss Eddowes' lesson.
I don't?
No, you just have to be yourself.
That's it? No secret weapon?
Hank, trust us. You are the secret weapon.
The school governors will be arriving any moment. There is to be no speaking without permission, no laughing, no unauthorized bodily emissions of any kind, Henry. Uniformity is key. Why is your hair so springy? Go and sit at the back. We will show the governors that this is a classroom based on hard work, excellence and obedience.
And fencing swords.
Pardon, Henry?
And fencing swords. Well, I mean, the only time I actually ever work hard or am obedient is when you stop waving your sword around.
Henry Zipzer! This is not information that needs to be shared with the school governors. In fact, it might be wise if I store the sword here in the cupboard for safekeeping. And for speaking without raising your hand, you've earned yourself another detention. Welcome, esteemed guests. Please join us as we stride down the road to academic excellence.
As you know, Mr. Love, today is my last day of school.
I always thought when Zipzer left this school, it'd be your brother getting arrested.
And I wanted to formally resign from the school paper.
Now I've lost focus for Mr. DeVay. My leaving gift to the school. A portrait of myself next to an animal that represents power, grace, and stealth. It's the best I could do. The governors wouldn't let a real leopard into the school. Now, if there's nothing else, Mr. DeVay charges by the hour, so run along. Quicker, Emily.
And who can tell me what is one of the main exports of Thailand?
I've got it. Ties. 'Cause the clue's in the name.
No, not ties, Henry. Anyone else? No? It's pineapple.
Pineapple. See, Ashley, pineapple.
Henry, it's nice to see you excited about learning, but...
Wait, miss. So they don't make ties in Thailand? I mean, you wouldn't call a country Pantland and then not make pants, would you?
Don't name countries after items of clothing, Henry.
What about Bikini Faso? I have no idea where that came from.
It's Burkina Faso, Henry.
So, no bikinis?
No bikinis.
What about Jersey, miss?
Henry Zipzer, you will move your desk to the front. Now, let's all read paragraph 2.
There is a great variety of different scenery in the world.
Now, if we can talk about Henry Zipzer.
Ah, yes, I thought this might come up. Well, as you will have seen, Henry takes up so much of my time.
I'll stop you there, Miss Adolph, and tell you I found it inspiring. The time and passion you give to the boy is so impressive. Oh, and your idea of giving him an oasis of calm around his desk so that he can focus better? Really? Very impressive. I perhaps shouldn't say this, but going the extra mile for those pupils with greater challenges is something that can make all the difference. Oh, listen to me. Probably said too much.
Absolutely not. I think you said just the right amount.
What happened to you, sweetheart?
From a sociological standpoint, I felt it was important to engage in the rites of passage associated with leaving school. It's really hard to flour an egg yourself.
Well, you did a thorough job.
I also followed the tradition of getting all my friends to sign my school shirt.
Oh, I can't see any signatures.
Here, Catherine's claw print.
So you're serious about this?
I'm always serious. About everything.
What are we going to do? We can't teach her.
Well, you say that. Well, all I'm saying is I could have been a teacher.
Oh, right. What, in the same way that you could have been a professional footballer?
Well, how can it be? I know stuff. The capital of Ecuador is Quito. Adult cats have 30 teeth.
It's not a pub quiz. We can't just tell her facts that we got out of a Christmas cracker.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. You should just admit defeat now and let down our only daughter. Let's just give it a go.
Fine, but I'm not calling you headmaster.
Deal.
Enter. Ah, Henry, thank you for coming in to see me.
Well, I got your text.
Yes, I did send a text message. I also used a little smiling face to denote humour.
Well, actually, it wasn't a smiley face. It was a little bunny holding a donut. But, you know, I got the idea. Miss Adolph, I'm confused because I didn't even know that you could have a detention before school, so...
Detention? Oh, where does punishment really get us, Henry? Encouragement, not punishment. That should be our watchword.
I'm still asleep, aren't I? Because there can't be another explanation for this.
I've worked out an intensive programme of activities and exercises to help you tackle your learning difficulties. I hope you brought some glue, Henry Zipzer, because you and I are sticking together. Lol, smiley face.
Right then, Catherine. 20 minutes of quiet reading. No getting distracted or licking our eyeballs.
Right then. Every marathon begins with just one step. So let's get this show on the road.
What are you talking about?
Homeschooling?
You thought I was expecting you two to do the teaching.
Yes.
Why would anyone think that was a good idea? I'll be teaching myself.
Absolutely not. Teaching should only be done by professionals. Well, by adults, anyway. I've been up all night researching the curriculum for your year.
Yeah, look, he's colour-coded the notes.
Trust me, we've got this covered.
Wrong, wrong. Oh, so near. Numbers are a tricky business.
She's still smiling at me. What is going on?
Making an early start, I see, Miss Adolf.
The sunlight of learning rises early and shines brightly on those who welcome it. Henry and I are quite a team.
Impressive. Very impressive.
No. No, it can't be. It is. I'm Miss Adolph's pet. Did you not hear what I just said?
Oh, we heard. We're just wondering why you think we're stupid enough to fall for it.
It's true. She smiled at me. And then a governor came in and she did more smiling. And then she said we're a team. And the governor said that was very impressive.
Oh, dear.
What?
You're Miss Adolph's pet.
Imagine if she gets a job because of you.
She might want us to start looking the same.
She might invite you to her house.
I need a plan, and I need one now. The governor wants a new head that is nice, kind, and likes children. Everything Miss Adolf is pretending to be. So I need someone who really is nice, kind, and likes children. Wait, I've got it.
Hey, and what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, nothing, just, passing through.
Oh, he's just passing through. So what can I do?
Mr. Rock,
Yes.
would you say it's important to dream big?
I don't think it's just important. I think it's crucial.
So what's your big dream?
You're sitting with the guy that shared a jacuzzi with Mick Jagger, so it doesn't get bigger than that. Do not tell me that you don't know who Mick Jagger is. Your music teacher should be fired.
Okay, well, how about a dream less watery?
What do you have in mind?
Like being the new head.
I thought we were talking about dreams. That sounds a lot like a nightmare.
Come on, Mr. Rock, you'd be great. Look, I've even brought you the form to fill out.
That's why I'm all itchy and burning. Do you know that I am officially allergic to paperwork? Who has a lot of paperwork? Head teachers.
Please, Mr. Rock, you'd be perfect.
Hey, I'm very flattered, Hank. Let me put it this way.
Go on then. Seeing as you think you can do better than me.
Right, OK, yes. Well, we'll begin with physics and astronomy.
Not an easy subject. Not easy at all.
There are 8 planets in the solar system.
9.
Rosa, I thought we'd settle this last night.
Here we go.
The largest of the...
My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. OK? That's a little rhyme to help you remember the names of the 9 planets, Emily.
Pluto isn't a planet.
It is in the rhyme.
In the rhyme, your mother is very educated, so it's obviously not accurate.
Thought I'd make a start on moving in my personal belongings.
You haven't even got the job yet, Miss Adolf.
Well, not technically. But you know me, Mr. Love. I'm a woman who gets what she wants.
Come in. Ah, here it is. What do you think, Miss Adolf?
Ah, Very striking. And the roadkill...
Leopard.
Leopard. It's a unique addition.
Yeah. You know what they say? You're no one until you're hanging on a wall. No one at all. Get out.
So, end of day one, and apart from a few small teething problems, I thought it went quite well.
Is that a joke?
It wasn't meant to be, no.
You sulked for 20 minutes because Mum laughed at your acting in Romeo's death scene.
So it was a bit OTT, Stan.
It's called committing to the role.
It took you 45 minutes to die. And then Mum insisted the wrong answer was printed in the maths book.
Yeah, that was definitely wrong.
You still shouldn't have thrown it out the window. If I was giving you a grade, it would be F. And I'd probably ask to see your parents.
I promise you, I did not apply for the job of head.
You did. I've got your application form here.
Didn't you think it was weird that under what skills can you bring to the role, it says awesome axemanship and great hair?
Well, you do have great hair.
Oh, Hank.
So this is an interactive whiteboard and projection system with intelligent voice recognition. As I teach, my words will appear behind me. Okay, so today we're going to be learning about electrical currents and how they...
Dad, I think that's Swedish. Now Russian. And Arabic?
All right, look, let's just switch this off for a moment. Right, okay. For a current to flow, we need two things. Now what's it doing?
I think it's translating you into Mandarin. And me.
Right, hang on, let's just switch this off as well. Okay. Right, now the two things we need for a current are...
And now it's projecting your holiday photos. I'm playing your music library.
Let me just switch this.
Enough!
If I could just get this...
Enough!
Anarchy! Anarchy! Anarchy!
Mr. Rock?
Yeah?
Weren't we meant to be learning about Mozart today?
What way? I must have messed up my lesson plan.
I think we've seen enough, Mr. Rock. Thank you. We'll let you know.
You didn't even let me get to the part where I eat my bat.
It was real.
How was it? Girl stars all round? Right, okay, I'll be in the kitchen if anyone needs me.
And lastly, tell us how you view your relationship with the children.
Well, I like to think of the children as rare, exotic flowers, and myself as the gardener, watering the seedlings and encouraging...
Sorry to interrupt, but, thought myself might want this. Because normally, she doesn't go anywhere without it.
Henry is correct. I use my fencing sword as a metaphor. Our minds must be polished, sharp, and able to cut straight to the heart of the problem.
So you don't actually use the sword?
No.
Except for poking.
Henry means metaphorically poking the mind of a child to bring out their full potential.
That's not what I meant.
I wonder if you would mind taking the sword back to my classroom, Henry. For safekeeping. Nice try, Henry Zipzer. Lovely boy.
I think I've almost worked out how to stop the whiteboard from shouting in Swahili, and then we'll be full steam ahead.
Well, this is cheery.
Mom, how can I be cheery when Miss Adolph's going to be the new head?
Miss Adolph, in charge of the whole school. That means stricter rules, harder homework, more exams.
Let's not get any ideas, Emily. I've got some great lessons planned for today, and I've fixed my headphones, so no more self-strangulation.
Stan, it's time to let it go.
OK. But I could have been a professional footballer. That is a fact.
Absolutely, sweetheart. Right, so Emily's going back to school and everybody's happy. Oh, I'm sorry, Hank. I guess not everybody's happy.
Let this stand as a shining symbol of a bold new era for Westbrook.
Just to be clear, I am still headmaster for the rest of the day, and this is my farewell assembly. So, without further ado, let me present to you my leaving gift to the school. Ta-da! Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Love. As someone once said, you're nobody till you're hanging on a wall.
Well, I said that.
Which makes this the perfect moment to reveal my inauguration gift to the school, carried onto the stage by a very special pupil, Henry Zipzer.
Hasn't even got a leopard on it, so...
Some people say the most important part of a school is its pupils. Those people are wrong. The head is the moral and educational heart of any school. So it is with great pride that I proclaim the age of Miss Adolph. Henry Zipzer!
So, running the 100 metres with Miss Adolph on my tail was not good. But what was good was the governor seeing the real her and deciding that she wasn't the right person for the job after all. And even better than that, watch this. Miss Adolph, can I just ask?
No, you can't, Henry Zipzer. Another detention for unauthorised talking.
Goodbye, Miss Adolph's pet. Welcome back, Hank Zipzer, the world's greatest underachiever.
I've got a meeting with the new head teacher.
My name is Adam Joy, but please call me Mr. Joy.
Alex Bowman is coming to our school. This must be a dream. He's the best footballer of all time.
How did you even manage to get Alex here?
Same way as anything good happens at this school. Through me.
Why can't you be nice just for once? Alex Bowman!
Sit down this instant.
You've lost our star. What is Alex Broman doing in there?
She gave him detention.
You did what?